So hi everybody, here we are with head coach of Milton Keynes Lightning, Pete Russell. Pete, just back from your holiday. At last, you've had a bit of a break, but not much of one, because I'd imagine it's a busy old time for you right now.
Yeah, it's been pretty non-stop. It's been a lot going on since the changes, and a lot of things to get through and still more to get through. It's definitely a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it.
Talking about changes, we'll chat the changes for the next season. Obviously, we'll come on to those in a second. But I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of talk about obviously the players release. We're moving up into the elite league, and because of that, we're obviously losing players as well. And nobody's going to forget the accomplishments of last season. The double, the playoff win, and of course the cup win as well. And it'd be remiss not to say thanks to the guys and all the best to the guys that have left us.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of legacies there. I knew when I came here it was going to be like that, and it was a pleasure to work with them. I made a decision not to bring them back because I don't think I know they can't commit to what the elite league is, but they've been unbelievable, and they put the club in a position to move it to another level, I guess. There's going to be things happening for them when the season starts. People will see they're never forgotten, they never will be forgotten. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, they all get what they deserve, and they do deserve it, and they're all great guys. And it was a pretty tough period going through all that, to be honest with you, especially being away with the national team and missing a lot, and then coming back and the next minute they're selling the team, and it was just like a whirlwind. I'm sure there's things I could have done better, and but I think we're mending the bridges a little bit now.
Well, we start to look forward now, and we thank the guys in the past. And as you say, there will be things happening for them as we go into the new season. And as of this morning, on Saturday morning, we are kind of 6 weeks away from the start of that new season. So fixtures are going to be released at the end of July. We know all about our pre-season fixtures. Exciting times ahead.
For sure. You know what? This is the third season I've been here, and it's been exciting every single minute since I've been here. And there's been challenges every day since I've been here. And I think we get something new. We get two new great owners, and we had great owners before I love working for as well, and we get great fans, we get a great rink. We're a first year team. We're building a brand new hockey team again. It's a massive challenge in a strong league, and I think we've got a good team. We've added, I had to make sure I brought some guys that had been in the league before. I think that was important to have some leaders in that way. With the Gap crew have came in, you could so call it the French champions, and they're going to add a massive leadership to the culture as well. And today they're going to announce Ben Foster. So Ben Foster's a great junior career in the UCHL. Probably never got the points he should have got in the NCAA. He's a 200 feet hockey player. He can play in the wing, play in the middle. He's energy, good skater, decent size. Finishes his plays. He's not mega rough, but I think he'll be an exciting player for us. And he's a depth player. Every team needs depth. He knows his role, and he's hungry to get better. And I think we need that here.
He's certainly been a fan's favourite, having looked at him on places like YouTube and stuff like the clips we have found of him. He looks like a very, very sort of high energy, high impact player, which tends to be your kind of style of team, doesn't it? Really quite fast moving.
The philosophy has to stay the same, so the team's been signed in that way. I spoke to a few people about Ben, and I think he's got more offense than people think. I think NCAA is a tough league. There's guys going straight into the NHL for there. Strong guy, 24 years old. Be interesting to see what he brings, but he's definitely he's an energy, he's a buzz. He's a spark plug out there.
So it's all building nicely. The guys really start training sort of the third week of August, I believe. That's when they arrive, and they all get on the ice.
We start getting the guys in around 17th, 18th, 19th of August. We start a training camp on the 21st. We've got some two-a-days then. We've got some fun as well. We're going to announce a golf day at some point, and people can be involved in that with the guys. Got a lot of games. It'd be good to play the teams that are close to us, and then bring the French team in as well. That'll be interesting to see where we are against them. I was talking to Kevin King, and he was quite interested in that. He said, "Look, give us a good indication of where our team is to where the team he played on last year." That was pretty early, but I think there's a lot to look forward to. I think it's something new. It's definitely a higher level of hockey. I don't think it's here to replace the old players. I don't buy into that. No one's going to replace those players, Chris. No one will ever replace those players. I don't think there's another club in the whole country that has 5-6 guys that have done what they've done for this club, and long may they be here and be remembered. But these guys are here for something new, and again, I throw myself into another challenge, I suppose.
One thing that is new has been announced over the last couple of weeks is the new look for Lightning, the new image and new logo, if you like. And if we're honest, you know, when it was first released, a bit of mixed reaction to the new logo, but you know, looking on, even this morning, looking on social media, fans are coming round to it, and you know, obviously the shirts are going to look good when they get here. The ice has been done this week by Dave and the team. The Planet Ice team here have done absolute wonders with the ice. The surface out there looks absolutely phenomenal, with the logo, of course, taking pride of place in centre ice.
Yeah, you know what? When I first seen the logo, I didn't really get it, and then I sat and looked at it a little bit, 3-4 days, and it grew on me every time I looked at it. Is it different? Of course it's different. I think it's fresh. I think it's quite sharp. So I think it's a good thing. I think, you know, I don't read the social media anymore. I stopped that. Used to get me down a little bit reading that stuff. So I don't really read social media. I try not to anyway. I don't read my own account. I don't have many accounts, but I don't read it. I'm not listening to it. You'll never keep everybody happy. And everybody's allowed to say what they want as well, because it's, you know, I don't like pink jumpers and I like blue jumpers, you know, so that doesn't mean I should like everything, and I think it's the same for everybody. But I think the biggest thing is it's still Milton Keynes Lightning, and that's important, you know, it's really important, and I think as long as it's still Milton Keynes Lightning, then it's alright for me.
One thing you will see, the fans will see from this season as well, with Monica and Graham coming in, is fan engagement is going to increase.
Yeah,
one thing, you know, the team's going to be highly visible, the team's going to be highly approachable, and they're going to be accessible as well. That's going to be absolutely key.
I think the owners are firstly they're fans of hockey. I feel sometimes I got to remind them it's the business, you know, because they are like real fans and they love hockey, and I like that about them. They're really normal people. The fan engagement goes without saying. There've been loads of it. There always has been. There's been a history of that here, and it's great. You know, it's even brought me out my shell a little bit, I think, here. And we want to keep that. You know, and I think one of the things with signing the guys that are going to come and sit in this room was talking to them before I signed them and getting to know them a little bit and asking them things. And every guy I think is a pretty good guy. I think they'll do us proud, and I think they'll do the philosophy proud and the culture proud that we want to have here, and I think it'll be good for the fans to meet some new people, you know what I mean, and it'll take time, and they'll get to know them, but I think they're going to love them, and I think they always do here. They take to everybody. They took to me in along at the end, so if they can take to me, they can take to anybody, let's be honest.
Well, Pete, thanks very much for talking to us, and as I said this morning, the announcement is Ben Foster, great young player for the team, and there's still a few to come, isn't there? Still a few more announcements to come.
We still get another few. Yeah, there's another 1, 2, 3, probably another 4, I think, at least. And you know, there's another few good players to come.
Certainly something to keep the fans interested. Well, Pete, as I said, thanks very much for speaking to us, and we'll catch up with you as we go through the season.
Thanks, Chris. No problem.